guys, how is it going? All right, so we are going to get started here in just a few minutes. Super exciting. Today is the day. Today's the day I'm going to share with you guys how I built a six-figure online business, sharing the knowledge I already had, but why my story doesn't really matter as much because literally anyone can do this, and I want to share that with you guys today. So as people are piling in the next 3 to 4 minutes, I would love it if you could comment in the chat box and let me know where are you located and what is your business. So what's your niche? What's your business about? If you don't have a business yet, just say, don't have a business yet. But I'd love to know where are you from and what is your business about? Are you guys loving? This is my webinar hair, FYI, like no joke. But yeah, so welcome to my home office. Super excited to be hanging out with you guys and sharing these secrets with you guys about how I grew my online business to 6 figures, which really it's multiple businesses at multiple 6 figures now. So yes, I am very excited to share this stuff with you guys. Let me know in the chat box, where are you from and what is your business? I would love to learn a lot about you guys today. Obviously I already have this training created for you guys, but I do love to be able to tailor it throughout to everyone who's on the training. So let me know in the chat box, where are you tuning in from and what is your business? And we're going to be getting started in just a couple of minutes. Super excited to share with you guys today how I grew my online business to 6 figures and how you can do the same as well. All right, cool. So I can see everyone piling in. It's super exciting. We have Karen or Karen from Portland, and she does custom wedding invitations. Pretty cool. I like that. Very cool. So, all right. Hi, Alexandra. Nice to virtually meet you. Awesome. So let's see. What does this mean? Oh, very cool. Good morning, Lindsay. Good morning, guys. Good morning. So let me know in the chat box, where are you located and what is your business? Anne Claire says, hi, Molly, tuning in from the UK. I have a marketing consultant business and a nutritional therapist biz too that I just recently started. Awesome. Well, welcome. So no matter what business you have, even if right now you're service-based or a coach or tangible product-based, you're still going to find this really helpful. And I personally think that it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or advanced, you're still going to find this really helpful as well. I have been selling digital online products since 2013. I definitely remember what it was like as a beginner. And now I like to at least think that I'm advanced. So I'm excited to share that with you guys today. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Lindsay. Lindsay, how is it going? Wedding stationery. Yeah, Lindsay has beautiful wedding stationery and branding business, and she lives in the same city that I live in. Pretty cool. So let's see, we have, people are still piling in, so I'm just gonna give a couple more minutes here before we get started. And if for any reason you forgot what today's training is about, which I doubt you did because you're probably like, Molly, I just want to know the secrets already. But today's training is going to be about how I grew my online businesses to 6 figures each, using the knowledge that I already had and turning it into digital products like templates, ebooks, membership sites, stuff like that, okay? And I want to share with you guys how I did that and how you can do it as well. Hi, Sophia from Spain. Oh, I'm so going to Spain this fall. We should totally meet up. She says, I coach and mentor women. Very cool. Frustration, numbness, and anxiety to shining in all areas of their lives. Love that. Hi, June from Riverdale, Illinois. Very cool, you guys. I love hearing about your businesses and where you guys are located. Super fun. So we have a pretty jam-packed day. The first time I gave this training, it was like 90 minutes, but then the second time I gave it, it was 60 minutes. So I'm going to shoot for 60 because I know you guys probably have a ton of stuff to get done today. But I want to make sure that you guys get all the juicy information as well. So Charlie says, I'm from UK. Amir Amir, maybe. Sorry, I'm pretty bad with names, trying my best. From Atlanta. All right, cool. So I think we're going to get started here, you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, yay! Hi, Sam from Chippewa Falls. Very cool. I love that there's so many local people on here. That's pretty exciting. Oh my gosh, I said your name right. Woot. That's awesome. Okay, cool. So I'm going to share my slides with you guys, and then I'm just going to ask that you say yes if you can hear me and see me. And then once I know that everyone can hear me and see me, we will begin the training. Sound good? All right. So I'm going to share my screen here. All right, so let me know in the chat box, yes, if you can hear me and see me. Amir says yes. Alexandra says yes. All right, cool. Let's see if we can get a couple more here. Lindsay says yes. Very cool. June says yes. Sam says yes. Okay, great. All right, let's get started. Loud and clear. Awesome. Love it. Okay, cool. So again, today's training is how I created a six-figure online business by selling the knowledge that I already had. So, you know, it's already within me and it's already within you inside of digital products, and how you guys can do this too. Sound good? Who's excited? Who's pumped up? All right, so here's my goal for this training. Listen closely. Here's my goal. My goal for this training is to show you that you can make six figures sharing your knowledge online and exactly how to do it. Sound good? Because if I can do that in this webinar, then I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a success. So if that sounds good to you, say, I don't know, thumbs up, sounds good, woot woot, whatever, whatever you want to say. And I'm a huge fan of people who chat a lot in the chat box, so keep it going. All right, so here's how to get the most out of this training. Sandra says, back again today. Didn't want to miss the bonuses. Love it, Sandra. So how to get the most out of this training. Turn off all distractions and commit yourself to this training. If you guys can do one thing for me, I will do one thing for you. So the one thing I ask of you is that you give your undivided attention to this training, and in return, I will share with you guys a few of my best secrets. Sound fair? Sound good? Because I know you guys probably have a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of distractions in life, but I can guarantee you that if you pay attention, you're going to get a lot out of this. But if you're not paying attention, you're not going to get a lot out of it. I know there's some people that are like, yeah, multitasking is awesome, but that's a lie. So pay attention. Promise you'll get a lot out of it. Absolute pinky swear. Go ahead, silence your phone, close the door, whatever you got to do. Charlie, hell yeah. And come with an open mind and just get really pumped up and excited to learn something new. Okay, so this is not the same old info if you've been on trainings before. All right, I'm going to share with you guys something new here. So as Sandra was saying, she wants to get the bonuses. So I'm going to bribe you guys. Stick around till the end of the training. Yes, I give bribes. But that's what I do. I'm a teacher and I want to get my students, you guys, results. So if you stick around till the end, I'm going to show you how you can get my guest expert ask template for free. Now, what this is it is a word-for-word email script for how to get guest experts to create trainings for your audience or your podcast or your blog or your digital product or anything like that. So you can reach out to influencers in your space that will essentially create a bonus training for your audience for free. Now, I have been doing this since 2013. I have probably over 100 guest trainings in total, all of which influencers in those spaces have created them for free. Now, why and how, you ask? Well, it's all in the template, so stick around. Does that sound like something you guys want? Because I think that is pretty cool. And you don't even have to write it yourself. You literally can just tweak it and take the words and go from there. All right, so second bribe and last bribe here. If you stick around till the end, I'm gonna share with you guys how you can get my exact webinar kit for free. Now, I'm not gonna hide anything from you guys here today. Webinars are my #1 way that I sell my products. So I'm gonna share a lot of amazing info with you guys today, but at the end, I am going to mention something that is paid, okay? But promise that I'm gonna mention some awesome free stuff for you guys today as well. So If you stick around to the end of the training, you'll find out how to get my webinar kit for free. So you're going to get, how to sell online products through webinars, which, by the way, if you have digital products and you're not selling through webinars, you're totally missing out. You're going to get my exact webinar slides, a list of exactly what you should be putting into your emails to get attendees and people onto your webinar, and how to make them show up live. Okay, sound good? Sound good? All right. I've had a little bit of coffee today, you guys, just saying. All right, so for those of you that don't know me, you are gonna learn a lot about me and my story today. So I'm not gonna do a whole spiel and then talk about my story as well. So what I wanted to do though was, before we get into it, I really wanted to show you guys that I really have done this before. I'm not someone who's like, I'm a 6-figure coach, but I've never made 6 figures, or I'm $1 million coach, but I've never made $1 million, because that kind of stuff really pisses me off. So here's why I am qualified to teach what you guys are about to learn today. So number one, my first ebook, which is about 30 pages long, it's mostly images, it's still for sale today, has brought me in 6 figures alone. So this isn't just from my business, but just from this one ebook, okay? Now, second thing, I have built my email list to over 35,000 subscribers. Now, these are active subscribers. I am constantly going in and pulling out, if someone hasn't opened an email from me in a month, they're gone. So these are all active subscribers. Now, my last course launch brought in over $170,000 in sales in 7 days. No joke. So I really like launching. I love helping as many people as possible. And that's what's so great about digital products, is that you can share that same knowledge an unlimited amount of times with an unlimited amount of people. So it's more rewarding. It's pretty cool, right? So the best part though is that I've done this all. I love it, Charlie. Finally, someone who's actually done it for real. I'm glad that I'm not the only one who's super sick of people being like, I'm going to coach you to $1 million. And it's like, are you a millionaire? Yeah. Anyways. So I've done this all for my home office, which is pretty sweet. I used to have a commercial studio and office space, but to be honest, I just really like working from home. So lastly, every year I've traveled around the world for at least a month without working. For the most part, I do obviously check social media. I love that, but and I'm still making money on autopilot with my business. So it's been pretty great. I'm not going to lie. I absolutely love my life. And in fact, in a couple of weeks, I'm leaving for Amsterdam. Woot woot. All right. So lastly, wanted to share with you guys a screenshot of my email account as all of my PayPal payments were coming in from one of my launches. Now, I want you guys to imagine for a second that this is going to be your email once you create your audience digital product and launch it. Okay, so I'm not showing this to you guys to be like, oh, look at me, look how awesome I am. I'm showing this to you guys to say, hey, listen, I'm no one special. I'm just a girl from the Midwest. I work, from my house, and this was my email during one of my launches. Now, you might note on the left-hand side, all the numbers underlined in red means that there's that many more payments of that amount. So pretty cool, right? I woke up to this. So if you guys want to wake up to something like that too, let me know in the comments, because I can definitely help you get there. Okay, so let me know what you guys think. So because of me teaching online, I've been able to do things like help tens of thousands of entrepreneurs online start and grow their businesses. I've been able to buy a house, like I said, travel a solid month every year without working, and just really, truly love my life. And, I do have 2 other businesses. I have a photography studio, which is in the lower level of my home, and I also educate photographers online. And I truly enjoy doing all of them. I couldn't do it without my team, who is amazing. So thank you to my team out there. But yeah, being able to teach, it's given me a lot more freedom in my life and the ability to have a very rewarding career and get things like heartfelt thank you cards in my P.O. box. It's been really fun. So I want you guys to tell me something. Sam says, yes, get me out of the 9 to 5. Latanya says, I do. Okay, cool. So let me know in the chat box. Tell me, do you currently have an online-based business? Meaning, it's not a service-based business. Do you currently sell digital products? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat box. I would give my metaphorical left nut, left boob, whatever makes much more sense. That makes much more sense. Yay, Charlie's a girl. I love it. Oh, cool. So those of you using emojis, are you on your cell phones? Because that's really cool if you're watching from your cell phone. Okay, so Latanya says no, she does not have a digital product business yet. Amir says no. Lindsay says a few wedding suites through Etsy. Anne says no. Sophia says yes. Let me know what your business is, Sophia. Very cool. All right, cool. So you guys are all in the right spot here. So if you don't have digital products, I'm going to help you guys create that. And if you do, I want to help you leverage that. Sound good? Karen says, I sell invites on Etsy. And Katie, I have got my website up but no clients. Okay, cool. Let's get you some clients. Sound good? I have products, just need to start selling and get my name out. You make me excited. Yay! You make me excited too, Courtney. Sam, I designed for a company marketing templates, not yet. Have products but haven't sold any. Plus launching my beauty book, not yet, but planning. I'm not sure. LOL, I'm a Beachbody coach. Yeah, I mean, technically it's online, but it's not your own products, right? Like, because they're creating them, but still very cool. I would love though, Vanessa, to get you to create your own products that you can get 100% of the proceeds. How does that sound? All right, cool. Everyone, I love that. You guys are on mobile. That is so very cool. Okay, so tell me, what do you think your life could be like if you made 6 figures through your business online through digital products? So how would it feel? What would your life be like if you could like wake up to sales and know that you're helping an unlimited number of people with whatever it is that you help with, whatever your niche is? Let me know in the chat box. Very cool. Yes, I am working on that. It is happening. Very cool. Freaking amazing, says Sam. Awesome. I love it. Very cool. Okay, so would having more time be nice? Would paying off your debt be nice? Would taking a bucket list vacation be nice? I'm guessing that that's probably why you guys are all here. Karen says, I could leave my 9 to 5 and be more present with my kids. I love that answer. Very cool. Exactly. More presence, more freedom, more intention with your life and not having to be told what to do all the time by your boss. I want to create a legacy. I wouldn't have to work part-time, spend more time with my kids, pay off school loans, more traveling and more income. Oh, very cool. And Claire, very cool. All right, so I've done a lot of things right in my business, but I also want to be clear that I've done a lot of things wrong in my business. And the reason why is because I just learned as I went along, right? And it took me a while. And after 5+ years, I have discovered a few things that I want to share with you guys. Now, pay close attention to this because these are all very much true and very much information that you need to really pay attention to when you are growing your online business. So your list, your email list, is directly related to how much money you're going to make in your business. So write that down. So your email list is directly related to how much money you're going to make in your business. Now, obviously, it's more than that. You need to obviously create a relationship with your audience, deliver helpful content so that when you do offer them something paid, you know, that they're actually going to want to buy it. Because if they don't know anything about you or they don't know that you can actually get them results, then they're not going to buy what you're selling. Okay, so make sure you guys write that down. That's something that you don't want to forget, okay? So number 2, you need to ask your audience before you create your product. So some of you might be saying, well, Molly, I don't have an audience. Oh, but you do. You can use your personal Facebook page. You can ask people that you know personally. You could ask in Facebook groups, but you need to ask. And if you do have an audience, you can email them. You can create a poll on social media. You need to figure out what your audience needs help with and then how you can best serve them. So do they learn best through video? Do they learn best through one-to-one, which we want to get away from? Do they learn best from digital products like templates or ebooks or a membership site? You know, you need to figure out what they need help with and then how you can deliver that in a way that they're actually going to do it. And then most importantly, a way that they're going to get results. Okay, is this making sense? Are you guys getting this? Let me know in the chat box. So if you build it, they will come Have you guys heard the saying before? Because I'm going to crush it down. It is complete BS. Because here's the thing, you cannot just build something that you think seems cool and people will come buy it. And I'm sure that some of you guys in the chat box are like, oh my God, I've so done this. I have so built something that I thought was so cool and nobody bought it. And first of all, it's because you probably didn't test your idea. You probably didn't ask your audience. But number two is you probably didn't know how to sell it. You definitely need to get very good at selling. Just because you have a great product doesn't mean that people are just going to buy it, because they need to actually be sold to. I know that seems weird, and I know a lot of people are like, I hate sales, it's scary, but I'm going to teach you guys how it can be pretty fun, okay? They call that the Kevin Costner theory. I love it. Okay. So I have discovered this all the hard way. But today, you guys get to learn this the easy way, because like I said, I have spent numerous years with trial and error, wasting tens of thousands of dollars on marketing efforts that didn't work. But the good news about that is that I get to share with you guys what does work. Does that sound good? Does that sound fair to learn what worked for free? I think that sounds pretty fair. So, the hard way. I built what I thought that they wanted, and I didn't get very many sales because I didn't ask, okay? I put links to my freebies for people to join my email list in a bunch of Facebook groups. I didn't check the rules. I didn't ask permission. People got pretty pissed off. I learned that the hard way. So make sure that you read the rules, ask permission, yada, yada, yada. I looked at how others were selling. This is the most important line, by the way, so pay attention. I looked at how others were selling, and I tried to do things similar, and it never worked. So here's why. When you look at what someone's doing online, you're looking at the tip of the tip of the tip of the iceberg. You're not seeing what's all below. And what's below is actually what's generating those sales. And that's the part that you're not going to see. So you might see posting on social media. So you might think, man, I could sell $1 million worth of digital products by posting on social media. But really, you don't know that they're probably retargeting them on social media, and they've already built that relationship with them, and they've gotten them on a webinar, and they've sent them a series of emails, and blah, blah, blah. I think you guys get the picture here. So that is the hard way. So do you guys want the easy way? Do you? Do you? Let me know in the comments. The way that doesn't require you to embarrass yourself or waste tons of time and tons of money. Let me know if that sounds good to you guys. So before we go a little bit further, again, I'm all about showing you guys that I'm the real deal. I've done this before. I've gotten my students amazing results. I'm not just some person out there that's like, I failed at my business, so I'm going to coach people on how to make six figures, even though I never did it myself. If you guys can't tell, that kind of ticks me off a little bit. Okay, cool. So you guys are saying, yes, I want the easy way. Yep, yes, well, yeah, and yes. Okay, cool. So meet Danielle Tercerio. She's one of my students. She says, Molly, you have helped me make $120,000 each year for the last 2 years. How would you guys like results like that? How awesome would that be? I mean, think about it. What if that happens for you and then you tell your spouse or significant other about it? How would they react and how would you feel? How cool would that be? Here's a couple more testimonials. So Karina says, as promised, here are my results from my final model call, which is one of my digital products. She says $44,120 in a month. Adam Norton says, I have bought several of your products and found them all useful and helpful. I thank you for offering them. I have also bought things from others that were a waste of time and money. And it's up to us consumers to find out who's good, who the good ones are like you. Laura says, just wanted to say thank you for the last 6 days to 1K challenge. And Lacey says, love you and your industry secret teaching ways. Amazing. Charlie says, I would cry. Amir says, I would love it. I would fall off my chair if I saw that money roll through. Fantastic. Amazing. He's hoping to be a house dad. I love that. You guys are awesome. Okay, cool. So I want you guys to imagine something for a little bit. Now, I'm not a super woo-woo-y person, but I totally do believe in the power of confidence and really imagining your goals and really seeing yourself there, and most importantly, believing that you can do it. Because what is that quote now? If you think you can't do it, or wait, oh gosh, I'm totally going to screw this up. It's like, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Now that is one of my absolute favorite quotes. So I want you guys to do something with me for a second. I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to imagine a few things here for just give me a minute. Okay, I promise. I know this seems a little weird, but let's just do it. Okay. So number one, take a deep breath, close your eyes. I want you to imagine pouring your heart and knowledge into a digital product and having people write you heartfelt messages and postcards about how you help them and change their life. How would that feel? Now I want you to imagine making six figures without ever having to directly trade your time for money or work one-to-one with a client. How would that change your life? Now I want you to imagine being able to take time off work and your business to recharge and spend more time with your family and still be able to get sales on autopilot online while you're away. How incredible would that feel? Visualization is my favorite. Yeah, so you guys, like I said, I'm not super woo-woo-y, but I will say something. I did read this book called The Secret, and a lot of people think it's bogus, but I'm going to say I actually really liked it. I read it many, many years ago, and what I did was I wrote myself a check for $50,000. Let me tell you, this was a long time ago. And how much money did I net profit into my bank account that year? $50,000. So here's the thing. I don't like woo-woo-y crap because a lot of times I think that it makes people think that if they visualize it, it will happen, and that's bullshit because you have to actually do the work. But what I do like about it is that in addition to doing the work, I do think that you have to have the confidence and really believe that you can do it. Does that make sense, you guys? Let me know in the chat box. So in the last 90 days, and again, I'm not sharing this to brag, I want you guys to know that this is possible for you. Now, in the last 90 days, I have grossed over $330,000 in sales from one of my online digital EDU businesses. And all I did was replicate that same system that I've been using over and over to create multiple six-figure online businesses. Like I literally have this roadmap down to a science. Okay. All right, cool. I love it, you guys. Vanessa says yes. Lindsay says totally makes sense. Latanya says yes. Exactly. Okay, cool. You guys are awesome. You are definitely in the right spot. All right, so let's get to the training. Let's get to the meat and let's get started. Write woot woot in the chat box and I will bring up the next slides here. Okay, so I want to share with you guys the 3 secrets. So I want to share with you 3 of my secrets though. So secret number 1 is that if I can go from a broke college dropout to a 6-figure entrepreneur, then literally anyone else can do this too, you guys. Like I got really average grades in high school. My counselor literally told me I wouldn't even be able to get into college. I dropped out of college. Like I literally failed math like 3 times. I'm telling you guys, I'm not a whiz. Like I absolutely promise you guys can do this too. Okay, Alexander, woot woot. Vanessa, woot woot. Number 2, I want to share with you guys how you can get your next big idea by simply asking and how to do that. I'm going to share an exact word for word script with you guys today. Does that sound good? And number 3, why you don't need a huge email list and you just need to connect your message with the right people. So secret number 1, if I can go from a broke college dropout, 6-figure entrepreneur, I truly, in my heart of hearts, and I know that because I've helped thousands of other people do this too, but I believe anyone can do this. So here's my story. I started out in high school as like my passion for photography, business, and marketing started in high school. I was in a photo class and one of our assignments was to market a product, and whoever marketed the product the best was going to win. Now, there wasn't even a prize, but you guys, I'm just super driven and I'm kind of competitive. Like, I'm just going to put that out there. But here's something you should know about me. I don't play sports. So my competitiveness really gets driven into business and marketing. So what I did was she was like, choose any product you want. So all the girls were like, I'm going to market shoes. And all the guys were like, I'm going to market sports. And I was like, I'm going to market cigarettes. And not because I like cigarettes, but because I was being cocky. And I thought that, hey, if I can win off of cigarettes, something that high school actively markets against, then I'm going to feel pretty cool about winning. So yeah, kind of a douchey move of mine, you know, a little bit, little rude here. But so what I did was I dressed up my friend. She modeled for me. We created some pretty kick-ass marketing images for these cigarettes, and I won. Pretty ridiculous, right? So anyways, and these pictures were displayed throughout the high school. So I don't know, maybe I was probably just like being a cocky teenager, but I thought it was super funny. So anyways, and those of you that were in high school in the 80s or 90s, you're probably like, oh, LOL, cigarettes were allowed then, but they weren't when I was in high school. So that is when I really discovered my love and passion for business marketing and photography. And like I said, my counselor told me I would never get into college. So I took that as, too bad. I'm going to try to get in anyways. And I did, but it wasn't for me. However, he was still wrong because he told me to join the Army, which would have been absolutely terrible for me. I like to kind of go to the beat of my own drum. So what I did though is I said, you know what, enough is enough of college. I don't understand how any of this is going to get me a great job or make me money. This is all super behind. I mean, we were learning really outdated marketing tactics when in my spare time I was online learning really fresh marketing content, fresh ways to be a photographer. And I thought this is sort of crap. So I dropped out. And I was living with my grandma. I had this really crappy car pictured on the right here. I was working minimum wage at a gas station, and I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. I was really unhappy. So instead of wallowing and waiting for something to happen, I took action. And I want you guys to remember that, okay? Instead of me waiting for something to happen, I took action. I know that seems so simple, but you would not believe the amount of people that don't take up a new opportunity or don't take a small little risk. And what they do is they're like, oh, well, if it happens, it happens. But that's never going to build you a successful business, ever. You have to take action. So what I did, like I said, is I took action. And what I did after that was I built a 6-figure photography studio. So what do you guys think happened after that? People were asking me how I did it. Have you guys ever had someone ask you how you did something? Like, have you ever had someone call you or private message you or text you being like, hey, how did you do that? I want to know how to do that. Or, how did you create that? I want to know how to create that. Let me know in the chat box, because if someone has ever done that with you, it means that you have information to share. Now, we all have information to share. But I want you guys to note those experiences if they've happened to you, because that's going to be, if you're on the fence or you're not sure about what to create, that's going to be helpful to you. So what I did next was I was like, okay, Sam, they ask how I edit my images. There you go, Sam. That's a great one. So what I did next was I was like, okay, all these photographers, they want to know how I did it. All right, cool. So I'm going to mentor them one-on-one. But that was honestly a really big mistake. Probably one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made. Because what happened next was I got really stressed, because here I am running this 6-figure photography studio, plus directly trading my time for money, mentoring these photographers. Now, I was spreading myself super thin. Like, you can only trade so much time for money. It's not a scalable business model, right? So what I did next was, oh, very cool. Anne says, they ask nutrition and cooking tips. Vanessa says, people seek me out to pray for them. Very interesting. Not sure how that works. Not sure how what works. Let me know. So anyways, what happened next was, so here I am mentoring these photographers, photographing at my studio, which is all a direct trade of my time for money. So I was actually watching a webinar about how to eat low carb. And at the end of the webinar, this person mentioned, hey, if you want to learn more about this, if you want like recipes and step-by-step, blah, 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 here is an ebook. And I was like, holy crap, she's sharing all of her information in an ebook instead of mentoring one-to-one. that was sort of my aha moment. I'm like, that's what I need to do. I need to put this exact same information into products where I can help an unlimited amount of people and free up my time so that I can still shoot because I really enjoy shooting, but not be so stressed out all the time. Does that make sense, you guys? Okay, cool. So here's kind of what my life looks like now. So like I said, I love to travel. I totally have the travel bug. I do live in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. I really like this small town. It's very awesome. I have 2 cats and a dog and a husband. But in the last few years, I have traveled to Greece, France, Hungary, Czech Republic, Switzerland, Costa Rica, Greece, Las Vegas, Florida, California, Washington, Texas, and probably some others, which I know for sure I already forgot, like Idaho isn't on there, and a few others. But here's the thing. I don't know if you guys have the same goals as I do, where I love to travel, but it doesn't matter. Because freedom can get you to reach any of your goals. It can get you to, like someone said, quit their 9 to 5 or spend more time with their kids or their family. So sounds pretty great. So here is secret number 2. I can get my next big idea by simply asking. So here's what I do is, like I said earlier, it doesn't matter if you already have an audience or if you don't. You just simply need to ask. You can ask people that you know personally. You can ask on your personal Facebook page. I can guarantee you everyone on this webinar has a personal Facebook page. If you don't, you're either full of crap lying or you should really get on that. Because you can't be a business owner without Facebook. I'm just going to put that out there. So what I do is I create polls in Facebook groups and I ask people, hey, what's your biggest struggle? Or I will email my list, hey, what's your biggest struggle? Or I will send people a survey once they opt into my list asking, hey, what's your favorite way to learn? Do you like to learn via video content, ebooks? What do you like? How do you like to learn and what are you struggling with? So a lot of you guys struggle with this. So I wanted to give you an exact script. Now, there's no other way to get this script. So if you want this now, you got to screenshot it or take a picture with your phone, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to read the script to you guys. So the script is, hey guys, which, by the way, I always say hey guys, so you can change any part of the script, by the way. Sam says, what program do you use for surveys? I use Gravity Forms, or I just use the polling option in Facebook. So, hey guys, I'm looking to create some new free content and programs to help you solve whatever the problem is. So you need to insert the problem. So I'm looking to create some free content and programs to help you lose weight, or insert whatever your niche is. If you could answer this one question in the comment below, that would really help me create content that would be really helpful for you. So the question is, what is your biggest struggle now with losing weight or whatever it is? And here's the thing, this is what you're going to be able to do in order to figure out what products you need to create. And I'm telling you, it's not a situation of you build it and they will come. You need to figure out what they're struggling with and how you can create a product that will solve that problem for them as fast as possible. And here's something else that I didn't even put into this training, but I really want you guys to take home with you today. The faster you can solve someone's problem and the faster you can get them results, the quicker you're going to sell more of your product and have happier customers, and they're going to rave about it and tell other people. Because if it takes someone like 3 months to get results, a lot of people are going to get bored or forget about it in that span of time. So if you can create a short 30-page ebook, like I mentioned earlier, that gets people results within like hours, then that's really cool. And if you can't, it's okay. It doesn't mean you're not gonna be able to get people results. It just means try to get them the results as fast as you can. And it doesn't mean you need to get them like 100% results. So obviously you're not gonna help someone lose 50 pounds in a day, but maybe you could help them lose half a pound or a pound, like get them some kind of results. So secret number 3, I don't need a huge email list. I just need to connect my message with the right people. So With one product and a small list, I made $60,000 my first year with my first educational business. So my first educational business, you guys, like I said, I only worked on that business maybe 5, 10, maybe probably 10 hours a week. Like it was very, very, very side hustle. And I was still able to bring in 60 grand. And how I did that was with that, really a big part of it was that 30-page ebook. And the reason that it's worked so well is because in that ebook, I teach one simple thing where they have to take one simple action and they're going to get one result. So you don't want to overcomplicate it. You don't want to be like, hey, here's an ebook on how to build your whole business. Like that's going to take people forever. You should probably create an ebook that helps them do one thing, like how to lose 5 pounds in, I don't know, a week or two, or how to knit a scarf in 3 days, or whatever it is. Like try to get people results quickly. Okay, so the second year in my online business is when I hit 6 figures. Super cool, right? So here's the thing that I want to talk to you guys about though. I think a lot of people get really bogged down. They're like, my list is too small. I only have 100 people. I only have 300 people. That's plenty. Like obviously you should be growing your list, and your list is directly related to how much money you're going to make. But I've known people with huge lists, I've known people with small lists, like 300 people that have had 5-figure launches, 6-figure launches. It's not like it is directly related, but what's more important is really connecting with your audience and getting them results. Does that make sense, you guys? It's not about the size of your list as much as it is connecting with the right people. So here's something you need to do. You need to make sure that you know who your ideal client is. So is your ideal client a man, a woman? What age are they? Where do they hang out? Where do they shop? Where do they work? What do they do? What are their problems? Like, take some serious time to figure this out because you're not going to regret it. I know exactly who my ideal client is for every business. And just like everyone who showed up here today, look at how much we have in common and how much fun we're having. Do you want to know why? It's because I market to my ideal client, and in turn, I get people that I get along with. Very cool, right? You also want to get super, super clear on your message. So you want to get clear on your message. Like, who is this for? Who do you help? How do you help them? How do you get them results? And make sure that everything you do, everything you post, everything you create, every email you send is geared towards that ideal client. So here's an example. With my online education business for photographers, it's actually specifically for boudoir photographers, which if you're not familiar with boudoirs, it's like a Victoria's Secret shoot for anyone, and they usually do it for themselves or a gift to their significant other. So what I did was I created, essentially, I say, hey, I call my boudoir photographers booty babes. And I say, hey, a booty babe is someone who is willing to work their buns off to get their boudoir business to 6 figures. A booty babe is someone who is who wants to empower as many women as they can through their boudoir photography. See how I'm getting really specific about my message and my client? Okay, cool. So let me know actually in the comments really quickly here if this is making sense to you guys. So something I want to share next though is after sharing these 3 secrets with you guys, I want to ask you a question. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys have been on trainings before, right? And you get super excited and super fired up, but then what happens the next day? Probably usually nothing, right? And it's sad because like I just shared these 3 secrets with you and you just took time out of your day to learn them. So what's the point in that? And tomorrow you're going to go back and you're going to do nothing. Why? Because old habits are hard to break. And the only way you're going to be successful is if we can break those habits right now. So next I want to share with you something that will break those habits and get you taking action. Because in the past 43 minutes and 57 seconds, wouldn't you agree it's been time well spent so far? Wouldn't you agree that you have learned something? And you know, I can't cover literally everything you need to grow an entire online business to 6 figures in an hour. It's just not possible. I wouldn't even be able to do that in a day. So like I said at the beginning of this webinar, I do have a special offer for you guys. I do have something for sale that's going to help you, and it's going to get you everything you need to know to be, and it's going to be a roadmap for you. And if you act fast, I'm going to give you something really special too. So let me know in the comments, do you want to know what that is? Do you want me to share with you guys this special offer? If yes, type yes. And if not, no worries, I won't mention it. But if you guys want to know what it is, if you want me to reveal it, if you want me to share it, type yes in the chat box. Booty babes rock. Yes, totally. Booty babe all the way. Cool. I got some of my booty babes on here. Anne says totes. Latanya says yes. Lindsay says yes. Emmer says sure. All right. Very, very cool. So I want to ask you guys a couple more questions, and then I'm going to show this with you. So how would you like to work with me directly to implement what we talked about today? And like I said, I do have something to sell, and you guys already said you want to hear it, so here it goes. Introducing to you guys Startup to Six Figures. Now, Startup to Six Figures is an online membership site for entrepreneurs who are serious about earning six figures by sharing their knowledge online. This is an exact roadmap to follow, made up of several courses. And like I said, this is the exact plan that I follow every time I launch an educational site and bring it to six figures. This is the tool to get you guys to break your habit and take action now. You need to have the tools that you need to take your business to the next level. So here's what you're going to get. You're going to get my online business startup course, which is a value of $9.97. You're going to get my growing your audience course, which is a value of $4.97. You're going to get your first digital product course, which is a value of $9.97. And you're going to get my course on generating revenue for $1,997. Now, the online business course, that's everything you're going to need to know to figure out that ideal client. I have worksheets for you, so if you're confused by that, that's going to make it really easy. Sandra says, that's what I'm here for. I love it. Growing your audience course. So I want to help you guys grow your email list, engage with them, turn them into raving fans so that whenever you have something to pitch to them, they're going to be all over it and they're going to want to buy it. I'm going to teach you guys how to create your first digital product, what it should be about, how to price it, how to sell it, and then, of course, generating revenue. Now, we know that you can generate revenue through your first digital product, but in addition to that, I'm going to show you guys multiple other ways you can generate revenue online, because the best way to generate revenue online is through multiple income streams. That way, if something goes wrong, you still are making money. Does that sound good? All right, cool. So who has Startup to Six Figures worked for? It has worked for those who are brand new to business and want to create a business online. It has also worked for those who have a brick and mortar and are ready to stop trading their time for money. And lastly, it has worked for those who are already teaching online but are looking to hit that six-figure mark. So if you're any one of those, let me know in the chat box. So here's the thing, when I was creating, yes, exactly, multiple income streams, exactly. So when I was creating Startup to Six Figures, I had two choices, okay? The first option was to create another high-end course, but here's the thing, I know my ideal client for Startup to Six Figures. And I know that when you're just getting started or when you haven't hit six figures yet, it's a vicious cycle of what you need, what you know you need to learn, and the money that you don't have. Am I right? And the second option I had with creating Startup to Six Figures was to create a membership site that you can get started at an affordable price and continue on as long as you need to until you get there. So obviously I chose the second option. Pretty sure you guys could guess that. So here's again what you're going to get. You're going to get the entire course on online business startup, the entire course on growing your audience online, the entire course on your first digital product, and the entire course on generating revenue. So total value, $4,488. Vicky says, brick and mortar and exhausted. That should be a quote. But let's help you get out of that. So I also have some bonuses for you guys that I really want to share with you. So bonus number one is included along with these courses. You're going to get 20 word-for-word scripts. You're going to get templates, and you're going to get worksheets. So this is really here what's going to help you guys break that habit. This is what's going to help you guys know what to do. Because have you ever opened up like a Word document and you're like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm finally going to do this. I don't know what to write. Crap. You guys don't have to have that struggle, and you can break that habit of getting distracted or getting that shiny object syndrome, okay? Because this is what's going to lead you down that roadmap to get you those results. So bonus 2, I have guest expert training videos for you guys on topics like Instagram with Jenna Kutcher, Facebook ads with Jessica Wallman, work-life balance with Sherry Dostal, branding with Grace and Gold, and more. Total value, which I really need to hire this value because I'm always adding more guest expert trainings, which is one of the coolest parts of Startup to Six Figures. Everything I mentioned here, you get all of that plus everything I add on to the site always. So total value for just this portion, it's $9.97, and the first 20 people to enroll in Startup to Six Figures before the end of this training are going to get that. You're going to get those guest expert videos. So here's what you're going to get. You're going to get the online business startup course, the growing your audience course, generating revenue course, your first digital product course, bonus 1 of the 20 plus word for word scripts, templates, and worksheets, and bonus 2, the guest expert training videos. Total value, $7,482. Charlie says we have the exact same branding color scheme. Well, we are officially friends then, because these are all like my favorite colors. So I want to ask you guys a question. If all Startup to Six Figures did was help you grow your audience with people who want to purchase what you sell, wouldn't that be worth it? Like if it just did that one thing. If all Startup to Six Figures did was get you to create a digital product and learn how to sell it, wouldn't that be worth it? If all Startup to Six Figures did was finally get you to implement everything you learned and finally effing do it, wouldn't that be worth it? So I want to ask you guys, what is having a 6-figure per year online business worth to you? What's it worth to you? Like, what would you pay to get your business to making $100,000 plus per year? Diane, I love templates. I'm a paperwork girl. Most stuff. Awesome. Me too. I love to print off everything. So what is that worth to you guys? Would it be worth $5,000 to get to $100,000 per year? Would it be worth $10,000, $25,000 or more? I mean, literally, how much would you pay to get a business yearly producing $100,000 plus? So I don't know about you guys, but I would pay $7,482 for a business that made me $100,000 plus every year, all day long. Like that's some pretty stinking good investment and some good math. And even though I failed math, that seems pretty good to me. So you probably would pay $7,482 if I could show you how to do all that, right? Because it's a good deal. I mean, if you're going to make $100,000 plus, it's a good deal. And I've had people pay me $2,000 plus per day for all this, literally, but you're going to get it for a fraction. So don't worry, you guys. I'm not going to price this for $5,000 or even $2,000. Like I said, I chose option 2 and I wanted to make this affordable for you guys. Sam says you have to spend money to make money. Amen. High fives, Sam. And Charlie says, yay, I'd like to enroll like yesterday. I love it. So here's the thing, you guys. You can actually enroll everything I just mentioned. You can enroll and get started, instant access to everything right now for just $49 a month. Or you can pay $399 per year and you'll save 3 months worth. So you'll get 3 months free. And something you need to know, though, is that knowledge and everything that you're going to get from Startup to Six Figures is going to pay you forever. So you can go to ventureshorts.com/join to sign up right now. I'm actually going to put the link in here because I know everyone's like, just share it already. Okay, cool. So I wanted to share with you guys, again, some more student testimonials I have. I just want you guys to know I'm the real deal and I really can help you and get you results. So Jessica says, can I just say that you give a chick from a small town hope that it can be done? You can guide us in the right direction, but it's up to us to put it in motion. And Peachy says, I've generated passive income for the first time ever. And on top of that, I have doubled my monthly revenue. Before, I used to work 24/7, and now I have time for my family and traveling. I'm no longer stuck behind my computer. If you're working every day, all day, if you're stressed and you're not seeing business growth, I would highly recommend working with Molly. So as you guys can see that it's a really great deal here at $7,482, but that's not what you're going to pay. Like I said, you can get started today for just $49 a month or $399 per year, which will save you 3 free months. So you can get instant access. You can actually sign up right now. You will instantly get an email with login information. You will be able to join the Facebook group. I haven't even mentioned all the other bonuses yet. So if you guys want to hear those, let me know, because I'm going to go ahead and share the rest with you. So all you got to do is go to ventureshorts.com/join, and you can sign up right now and get instant access to everything I just mentioned. Plus, I'm going to mention some other stuff that's included for you guys. So just one more time, $49 a month or $399 per year. When you go to ventureshorts.com/join, you can scroll down just a little bit and it gives you the option to choose which plan you would like. What if you still haven't dialed in your ideal customer? Great question, Vanessa. And this teaches you that. So in the online business startup course, there's like worksheets and everything on that. So it's going to be really helpful to you. So I want to mention to you guys some more bonuses. Now, this one, I need to change the slide because it says this is for the first 10 people only, but actually that's not true. This is for anyone who signs up before the end of this training. So bonus number 3 is you are going to get 2 group coaching calls with me per month. So, I mean, that alone right there is worth $49, right? Like, I charge $400 an hour for a call. So you're going to get 2 group coaching calls with me where you can literally ask me any questions. I can critique anything of yours. I am here to help you, to hold your hand, to get you results. So anyone who enrolls before the end of this training, you are also going to get these 2 times a month coaching calls with me. I'm going to do them via Facebook Live in the Startup to Six Figures group. You can ask me anything and they're recorded. So if for some reason you can't make it, you can submit your question ahead of time and just watch the replay later. Yay! Welcome, Alexandra, to Startup to Six Figures. So bonus number 4 is, remember earlier I was going to bribe you guys and I said, listen, you can learn how to get my guest expert email script for free. Well, here it is. So the first 10 people that, Sandra, I would love to hold your hand. No, my husband has his bank card. I don't know what that means. Okay, so anyways, guest expert email script. That is where you can literally send out my word for word template to get experts in your niche to create free bonus trainings for your students. So you're going to get this bonus for free. This is for the first 10 people only who sign up for Startup to Six Figures before the end of this training. Now, bonus number 5, bonus, I don't know why I said that so weird. My Wisconsin accent's coming out. You're going to get my entire webinar kit. So if you guys thought this webinar was cool, you guys could probably tell I'm pretty advanced here with webinars. I would love to give you my kit and teach you guys how to do this as well. You're going to get all my slides. You're going to learn how to get people onto your webinar, how to get them to actually show up live. You're going to get my templates and scripts. This is a $1,000 value easily. And this is for the first 10 people who enroll right now. Sandra says, I am signing up right now. Oh, you don't have your own credit card? That's weird. You should call them for the number. Okay, so bonus number 6, the private Facebook group. Now, I've mentioned this a few different times, and I literally could not put a value on this. I know it's cheesy, but it literally is priceless. Now, as soon as you enroll in Startup to Six Figures and right after this training, I go into the Facebook group and I personally welcome every single person who signs up. And I have everyone introduce themselves. It's a pretty tight-knit group. We're already in there starting, working through it and introducing ourselves, making friends, making connections. And I run challenges and just really fun things throughout your time here so that you can really make sure that you're putting everything into action and getting that hand-holding that you need and getting help. Awesome, Diane. Welcome. Super exciting, guys. All right, cool. So here's the link again if you missed it. It's ventureshorts.com/join. And you can get started right now for just $49 a month or $399 a year, and you'll get 3 months free. And something important to note too is that you can cancel at any time. So, literally everyone on this webinar, I can pretty much guarantee. Welcome, Diane. Welcome, Sophia, to Startup to Six Figures. Super exciting. So I probably know something about you guys. almost everyone on this webinar has some kind of disposable income, right? You can spend it on meals out to eat. You can spend it on the movies. You can spend it on clothes. You can spend it on whatever you want, right? But here's the thing. I'm not asking you to go into debt for this, to join this, right? I mean, first of all, it's only $49. But second of all, I'm not asking you to go into debt. I'm simply asking you to just disperse some of your disposable income in order to make more money. This is not like going to the movies or going out to eat or buying clothes where that money just disappears. This is money that you're spending that's going to make you more money. So if you're really serious about being an entrepreneur, don't miss out on this opportunity. This price is for sure going to go up after this training. So if you want to lock it in, and like I said, once you sign up, this price is locked in for you every month. But you can cancel anytime. But if you do sign up again, I'm sure the price will be increased by then. One other thing I wanted to tell you guys is I want you to look at it this way. People really can have one of two things in life. They can have money or they can have excuses. That's it. And right now you have two options. One is you can sign up right now and you can get involved and you can go make money. Number two is you can come up with some excuse why you can't afford it, why you couldn't do it this time, why you don't have enough time, or whatever your excuse is, and that's fine. But the reality is that you can't have both. You can have money or you can have excuses, and you have to decide right now which one you want. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather have money, and that's what I'd rather have for you as well. So that's why I need you to enroll right now. Go to ventureshorts.com/join. Aw, Charlie, you're awesome. You want to know something, and I'm not just saying this. Charlie for a girl is literally like the best name ever. I love that. Very cool. Oh, Diane, you're awesome. I'm glad you're in my marketing camp. Yeah, I mean, if you're a photographer, you go for the camp girl. That's great. All right. So right now you have two choices. First option, you do nothing and you don't take this leap of faith. And you wake up tomorrow and it's same old, same old. And I'm guessing that's not why you showed up here today. I'm guessing you showed up here today to make some pretty significant changes in your life and in your business. Now, the second option is that you can just come up with a super small investment. Like I said, use some of that extra money you got laying around to make more. And compared to all the value you're going to get in return, just give it a shot. I mean, come on. If it works, great. If not, just cancel at any time. But you guys, you've seen the results I can get people, and I know I can help you too. Yay, see you next week, Lindsay. Yay, welcome, Courtney. Welcome to Startup to Six Figures. So sign up today, and like I said, if you don't like it for any reason, I don't care what day it is or what time it is or what hour it is, you literally can just reply to any emails, your receipt email. You can email hello@ventureshorts.com. We don't make it hard. We don't ask any questions. You really can cancel at any time. I'm not about hoops to jump through. I'm not about trying to keep customers who aren't happy. I'm about getting people who want to be involved and getting them results. So if that's you, go to ventureshorts.com/join. So the real question is it worth gambling a few minutes of your time to check this out? Which, like I said, even if this does half of the stuff that I've claimed here today on this webinar, it's going to pay for itself over and over and over again, right? So you can go right now, get instant access to everything, join the Facebook group. You can, that's awesome. My niece is called Molly. You can get started right away. You can get started when you want. You can work at your own pace. You just got to go to ventureshorts.com/join. So I want to tell you guys a couple stories. I'm super excited too, Sandra. You're awesome. I want to tell you guys a couple stories. I want to introduce you to a couple of my friends. Now, this is my friend Beth. Beth on the left was a burrito eating geology worker who had a boss and a 9-to-5 job, okay? And she wasn't super happy at her 9-to-5 job. People were kind of treating her unfairly. She wasn't making as much money as she knew she could. She had, debt to pay off and all that great stuff. She loved geology, but the 9-to-5 scene just wasn't cutting it. So I was like, yo, you should start your own business. And she's like, you know what? I will. Because here's the thing. Beth knows that she can have money or she can have excuses, and she chose money. And you want to know where Beth is today? Beth is making money. She lives 3 miles from my house. She's one of my best friends. She has her own virtual assisting business. She's going to be getting into digital products any day now. And what Beth did, though, what I want you guys to realize about her story is that you can keep making excuses. You can wake up, you can do the same thing day after day, but you have to take action and you have to take a small little risk and go for it in order to get those results. There's one more person whose story I want to share with you guys today. This is Jessica Wallman. She does my Facebook ads. Now, if you're on this training, you probably have seen one of my Facebook ads, and they're awesome because Jessica is awesome and she rocks. And what she does is she actually coaches people on how to do Facebook ads for launches. She has a bonus guest training inside of Startup to Six Figures. Now, here's Jessica's story. Jessica had a pretty great job. From what I knew, it seemed pretty cushy, made good money, but I'm sure she probably didn't love working at her cubicle. And she decided that she was going to go for it. And she wanted freedom, more time with her kids, a job where she could, be more creative and do what she wanted to do. And you know what she did? In December, she was like, I'm going to go for it. And she put in her 2 weeks notice. And I remember her texting me like, oh my God, I did it. I put in my 2 weeks notice. Like, I get it, you guys. It's hard to break your old habits. It's scary to take a little risk, but you have to go for it. If you don't go for it, it's never going to happen. It's as simple as that. So I want to show you guys what to do next. So you go to ventureshorts.com/join, okay? And when you get there, you just scroll down just a little bit, and there's two options. You can choose to sign up for the $49 a month, or you can save 3 months and you can sign up for the yearly, which is a super good deal, most popular, by the way. So scroll down, click one of those. Then it's going to take you to a checkout page. So you just put in some information. It highlights everything again, what's all included. Once you enroll, you are going to be sent an email immediately, which if for some reason you don't get it immediately, wait 5 minutes, check your spam folder, whatever. If you still don't have it then, just email hello@ventureshorts.com. My team is standing by to help you. But what you're going to get is an email. You're going to be able to log into your account right away. And this is what the inside of Startup to Six Figures looks like. So you are going to be able to access all the videos, all the scripts, templates, worksheets, interviews, fast action bonuses, guest expert bonuses. I didn't even mention, you guys can see in here, there's actually more than 4 courses. I didn't even mention the additional courses. You guys are just going to have to be surprised when you log in. So when you first log in though, I made a welcome video for you and an intake form so that I can personally read each one, learn about your business, and make sure that Startup to Six Figures continues to be tailored to what you need. And you can click to join the private Facebook forum right away, which, like I said, right after this training, I'm going to go in there and personally welcome every single person who signs up. So I just want to sum up one more time here what you guys are all going to get. So if you're on the fence, I really want to show you guys, this is a no-brainer deal. Look at the value. So you're getting the online business startup course, the growing your audience course, generating revenue course, your first digital product course, and if you guys have any questions right now, by the way, about Startup to Six Figures, let me know in the chat box. You're going to get bonus number 1, which is 20 plus scripts, templates, and worksheets to help hold you accountable, break your habits, get your results. Bonus 2, the guest expert training videos. Bonus 3, 2 times a month, monthly coaching calls with me. Like, dude, I'm going to help the crap out of you. Can you guys quote me on that? Just kidding. Welcome, Vanessa. Yay, Charlie. I can't wait either. Bonus number 4, guest expert email script. Bonus number 5, my webinar kit. And bonus 6, the private Facebook group forum, which in my opinion, the coaching calls and the forum are like worth it alone. But you're going to get everything else as well. Don't be nervous, Vanessa. You will not be nervous once you're in the group. I promise you. So right now you might be thinking, I don't know if I have enough time. I don't know what if I get stuck on something, which by the way, you have the coaching calls and the group, so no worries there. What if I don't have an idea for a product yet? There's a whole course on that, so don't worry about that. What if I'm not sure this is right for me or I'm nervous, just like Vanessa said. So here's the thing. Like I said, right now you have 2 choices. You can invest right now, and in 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to see some huge changes in your business and you're going to bring in some money. If you hustle, you got to do the work. I'm just going to be honest there. Or you can end this training right now. You can go to bed tonight. You can wake up tomorrow. You can do the same thing you do every day. So here's the thing. You have to decide which one that you want in your life. Do you want the same? I'm guessing you don't, otherwise why would you be here? Or, you can sign up and get the help you need by enrolling now. Now, the second option makes me a lot happier because it means that I get to help you, I get to get your results, and then I get to get one of those postcards in my mailbox of you saying, you know what? No idea why I was nervous. You're pretty awesome. Let's just put that out there. So, okay, you guys, we're about to wrap up here. So if you're on the fence, it's now or never. The price will go up. The bonuses will go away. So go to ventureshorts.com/join to sign up now. And listen, if me, an average high school student, college dropout, girl from a small town in the Midwest can do this, so can you. I'm telling you guys, like, I'm not down on myself, okay? But if I can do it, anyone can do it. Like, I'm not some super special person. I didn't come from a rich family with connections. I didn't even finish college. Like, I'm telling you, you guys. Charlie says that should be my slogan. I'm going to help the crap out of you. I agree. See how I'm attracting my ideal clients? Some people would think that was stupid. Some people would think that wasn't funny. Thanks, Anne. Yeah, I know a thing or two about marketing, and I want to teach you guys that. So one more time, I'm just going to put it up on the screen, you guys. I mean, look at all this value. Look at everything you're getting. I just want to make it super crystal clear, everything you're getting. And a couple questions. First of all, if you have questions, let me know. But a couple questions I've been getting is, do you get instant access? The answer is yes. Another question is, do you add, more trainings and things as you go throughout? The answer is yes. Like I taught you guys in this training, I poll my audience. That's what the intake form is for. So if you write you need help with something in the intake form and it's not in here, chances are I'm going to create it, okay? That's just what I do. As my sister would say, you do you, boo-boo. And no, please don't quote me on that. It might be from a TV show. I do not know. So if you have questions, let me know in the chat box. If you need help enrolling, if your card for some reason isn't working, first of all, your bank will probably call you. I've had that where I go to buy something and they just want to make sure that I made the purchase. I'm sure some of you guys have had that happen. But if you need help enrolling, just go to our email, hello@ventureshorts.com. My team, my amazing team is standing by. Awesome. Yes, Diane, this is like the best thing I've read. Okay, she says, Ontario, Canada has a new force to be reckoned with. I'm going to build an awesome business from here. Diane, I'm going to help the crap out of you. Okay, you guys, I'm really digging the slogan. I'm really digging it. Okay, so you guys, like I said, you know what? I'm going to wipe this. It's not going to be the first 10. It's going to be anyone who enrolls. There's probably only about 2 to 5 minutes left. So if you're on the fence, enroll now. Lock in the price, get the value. I promise you can do this. And you're going to get 6-figure business owner interviews. Now, I have interviewed over 150 6-figure plus online entrepreneurs. And what I did was I took the absolute best episodes. So you don't have to watch all of them and waste all your time. I took the absolute best episodes and I'm going to put them into Startup to 6 Figures so that you can learn from that. Now, this is a $2,250 value. It's like mentoring with all these different successful people, but you're going to get it for free if you sign up now. So again, here's the link, ventureshorts.com/join. Go there so I can help the crap out of you. Okay, I'm done. So $49 a month. It's an insane deal, you guys. I know for sure it's going to be raised, really shortly here. But like I said, I had 2 options, wanted to help you guys. I know it's really hard. I know that it's like a vicious cycle, like Fat Bastard from Austin Powers. I'm fat because I eat, and I eat because I'm fat. But for new business owners, it's like you're poor because you can't afford to invest in education, but you can't afford to invest in education because you're poor. I totally get it. So this is why I made it affordable. Awesome. Welcome, Anne. So excited. I am stoked to go in the group now and welcome all you guys. So this is the last slide. All right. This is it. You have, let's put 60 seconds on the clock here. To sign up, and then this is it, and then I'm shutting it down. I'm raising the price, taking away the bonuses. So it's now or never. Like I said, there's really not a big risk involved, you guys. You can cancel anytime. There's no questions asked. You don't have to fill out any homework. There's no stupid hoops to jump through. I have definitely bought stuff online before where I was like, holy crap, this wasn't for me, or this was horrible, or whatever. And I email and they're like, no refunds. And it's like, seriously? I bought this like 2 hours ago and it's terrible. So I'm not going to do that to you guys. First of all, I'm confident you're going to love this. And second of all, I think that that's just bad business. If you have an unhappy customer, then you need to just let them cancel. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys. But like I said, I'm doing this. I'm so freaking confident you guys are going to love this. Everyone who has signed up from the last 2 trainings is loving it, introducing themselves. We're having so much fun in the Facebook group. All right, you guys, this is it. I'm going to head out. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed our time together as much as I did. The link right now, again, is ventureshorts.com/join. Yay, and exciting. And I will see you guys inside. I'm excited. I'm going to help the crap out of you. Bye, guys.